deal.
Hey, what's up, my mustachians, and welcome back to another Wow Go Make video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I do want to say right now, I apologize to every single subscriber I have. I have not put out a video in the last couple of weeks, and that's because I've been very busy with my life, and honestly, I've been working on a lot of stuff too as well that's going to be released, especially the Sam Gold series that's going to be coming out next week. Do want to say right now, I know a lot of people are going to be doing classic, and I know that my view count and everybody who's actually watching my videos are going to be going to classic. Now, with that said, if you can see this document that's up or now, it's not going to be in any order, but I do want to say right now that it's going to go over every basics that you can actually get raw gold to actually get a token a week. And honestly, if you follow my guide, you will be able to actually get that token every week regardless. Now, I do want to say right now, a lot of people start off with one character to two characters, but the thing is that you need more characters when it comes to making raw gold, even if you can only get them to 120 and his basic eye level of 300 plus. I do want to say right now, everything is soloable that I'm going to be showing you in the video, and everything that I'm going to be discussing is very easy, and you do not need a team. With that said, let's go over this document. Alright guys, as you can see, is a spreadsheet right here. This is something that I do a lot, and to be honest with you guys, I know some people are wanting to have access to the other sheets. Some of them were actually meant for Patreons, just a little taste for everybody, but I do want to say right now that we really don't have that many Patrons. I think we have like one, which is pretty amazing, but you know what, we are, not meeting the quota on Patrons, and that's my fault because I haven't put out stuff. But I do want to say right now that we're going to be doing a lot more, and honestly, it's going to be a revamped Patreon in a week, so check that out within a week. I do want to say right now that there will be a lot of pages released to the Patrons of said rank, and we're going to be lowering a lot of stuff too as well. Now, with that said, guys, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who supported me in the past and supporting me still. Now, let's get into this instead of me just plugging my stuff in. I do apologize for that, guys, but I do want to say right now that this weekly gold cap thing is going to stay just like the other ones, and this is something that you need to take into consideration. The more tunes you have, the more gold you make when it comes to raw gold. Now, you could take one tune. Let's say you get a demon hunter like I do, and you basically, go and wreck dungeons, raids, and get stuff to put on auction house. You could just do that with one tune, but it's boring. I mean, it gets to the point where you're like, okay, I haven't got a good drop for the past 10 runs. It's been 2, 3 hours. It just sucks because in reality, you're not gonna get that high end item. A lot of people don't understand is that whenever it comes to farming, yes, there might be an item that sells for 100k, but are you gonna get it? There's people out there who farm this same instance over and over and never get the item they're looking for. Now, I hate playing the RNG, loot, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, this guide, like many of my guides, is going to show you how to actually get raw gold. And I'm going to be honest with you right now, it's going to take some time. Yes, it's not going to be like 5 minutes and boom, I got 100k. That's not the way it works. Even in auction house standards, it does not work that way when you flip. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some people out there, Hykins, which is one of the best auction house flippers in the world, he actually does it, constantly. He's someone who's established himself to actually do it. Not everybody can get into that. So, if you're come here for raw gold, you found the right spot. So I do want to say right now that we're going to start off with emissaries. As you can see right here, I have 10 characters. I'm working on the last 4 to actually get them to 120. But I will say right now, as a moment, I got 6 of them, and you can see that they get 4,000 every week. Now this is just the average, okay? You could actually get a lower amount, and that means a 2k, because I'm going to be honest with you right now, there is a gold every week, and that happens. Now, 2 of them, that could be a stretch, but I do want to say right now that last week we had Prodmore and Storm Wake. We had one more, but I didn't add that because that one was actually expiring from the week before. So with that said, guys, I do want to say that it was 4,000 each, and as you can see, I got 24,000 in about a 2 hours of max period. Now I have flying. Flying is going to help you a lot when it comes to BFA, and I do want to say 1 hour and 24 minutes is actually pretty amazing. And if you're faster and if you do the right world quest in a row instead of actually doing one that's way over here and way over here, you're actually going to be getting a lot more time for the gold. Now I do want to say if you pass these up, then you're a fool. No offense to anybody, but these are just free gold saying, hey, come get me, free gold. Now, with that said, let's go into the raids. Now, I personally do more than just high mall. I do all the raids when it comes to 1 to 2 characters, but we're going to go off of high mall. As you can see right here, I do mythic, heroic, and normal, and I even put the times and a total gold. And as you can see, it takes about 3 hours and 32 minutes and 38 seconds to do it on 6 characters, and it gives me about 27,342 gold. Now again, this is based off the characters I am using. Don't get me wrong, I can actually use the lesser characters, but I kind of wanted to use the 120, but we're going to go into that in a looking for raid. But I do want to say right now, if you have 2 characters, you're going to be making bank too as well. Now let's go into the looking for raid. As you can see, I use all 10. And as you can see, it's going to take about an average from 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes to the whole thing. Now, not with all 10, but each character. Yes, looking for raid is pretty long, guys, but I do want to say right now, Mr. Panda is longer than WAD. I don't know why, but to be honest with you, it's probably because it's just more raids. But anyways, you get more gold out of it. As you can see, WAD is 6,136 to its Mr. Panda counterpart, 8,334. Do not do Legion. It's just trash right now until next expansion. I do want to say right now, if you do all this and you take your time, it's going to take you about 7 hours and 15 minutes with all the WAD, and it's going to take you about 13 hours and 30 minutes with Mr. Panda. You might like, whoa, that's a lot, but hold your horses. Now let's actually get into the rest of the stuff. So total of both is going to be 20 hours and 45 minutes with 144,261 gold. That is not bad, guys. And you're probably like, well, it's still 20 hours. I don't have 20 hours to play. But anyways, let's get into the rest of the thing. So if you actually did it a week, you're going to be doing about 3 hours a week. Instead of actually doing it all a week, let's just take it down. You don't have that much. You have about like maybe 10 hours at most, right? Take 3 hours a week, okay? Do about a 1 hour a day, about 0.7 hour a day, as I don't, the maths is just there. But anyways, let's say you do less than an hour a day for a whole month. You could do this and you could get a WoW token in a month. That's a month. And you're like, well, yeah, I could do it. I could do about, 30 minutes a day for every day and, do all the looking for raid. Yeah, you could do that. And you literally can come back and do the best wings of looking for raid. Now, see, that comes into another subject, which we'll be talking in another video, is that, yes, why do this looking for raid section, not do this one every week? And if you have, set time, we're going to be breaking that down in the near future. But this video is mostly about this document. Now, as you can see, I broke it down into month and so forth. And that's probably something that a lot of y'all are going to be doing. A lot of you are going to be doing month, not week, because y'all don't have that much time. School started, work, so forth, and that's understandable. Now, everybody has a job that can actually, play World of Warcraft and say, oh, I can do this and so forth on the side. Now, with that said, I do want to say right now, we did add up everything, okay? Total gold without the top, which is top is actually going to be the emissaries. If you didn't do the emissaries, let's say you didn't do that at all, right? 171,603 gold, which is not bad. And that's basically all my tunes. That's my tunes. That's not your tunes. That's basically all my tunes, and that's not that's just including that's not including this, like I said, emissary, but that's including all my 10 tunes. Okay, that's with looking for raid, so forth, and that's gonna be a total of 1 day, 18 minutes, and 31 seconds. So literally, if I space that out within a month, it's actually gonna be less than that. I would just be the same, but it will be easier and so forth, and I'll get like a WoW token a month. Now, if I with the emissaries I showed you on the top, it's gonna be 195,603 gold. Now, if you only did one emissary because there was only one up, 185,603 gold. And this is not including if there's more emissaries every week that have gold. That's if you do it a month instead of a weekly. Now, this is all based off week. See, if you look at a 1 day and 1 day, 2 hours and 18 minutes just for the if you actually add it, if you actually add the emissaries, this is not bad. Let's say that's the only thing you do. You want to make gold. You don't care about anything else. You have some 120s you want to do. You have like about 6 like I do, is 10, whatever. You're going to get that much. Now, again, that's if you have 10. Now, let's go into just one tune. Well, if you do it without, you're going to get about 19,058 gold just by doing that stuff. It's going to take you about 2 hours and 49 minutes total, okay? That's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all for one tune. Now, if you actually add the emissary, you're going to get about 3 hours and 3 minutes. Now, that could go down way less. You got to understand, when I do this, just like I told you in the previous video, I do it based off of I need to get some data, I need to stop here, do this, need to do this, and you won't be doing that. You'll be just going, oh, I'm going to break this out, and boom. Now, what happens if we add another tune? It's going to double that, 38,116 of a world without the emissaries, 46,116 gold with the emissaries. Now, it's going to take you a little longer, 5 hours, 38 minutes, and 5 hours and 52 minutes with. Now, I do want to say right now, if you do this 4 times a month, and you gotta remember, this was just 1 week, okay? If you do this 4 times a month, or if you do it like all in, so forth, like 4 tunes, so forth. I mean, it's better if you have more tunes. But if you do this 4 times a month, actually, you can tell. Just with how many tunes I got, 686,412 gold. That's without the emissaries. With the emissaries, not including any emissaries that pop up, 782,412 gold. It's going to take me about 4 days, 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 4 seconds without. And it's going to take me 4 days, 9 hours, 14 minutes, and 4 seconds with. Now, that is a lot of time. It really is. But if you break this down and do your weekly every week, and you don't do anything, especially with, a lot of people not rating, or a lot of people just like, yeah, I just want some gold for the next, patch and so forth. I want to get ahead of the curve. This is the way to do it. Think about it. We're not getting 8.3 until probably, I'm suspecting maybe January, maybe December, maybe October, something like that. Way less because we're not getting another raid for a little bit. So if you want to get ahead of the curve, I think that this is a good way if you don't play the auction house. Now, if you just have one tune, you're going to get about 76,232 gold a month if you just do the minimum. This is talking about you're fresh, you just do the minimum, don't do anything but raw gold. And if you actually do with the emissary, 92,232 gold. It's going to take you about 11 hours, 16 minutes without. It's going to take you 12 hours and 12 minutes with. Now, if you have 2 tunes, this is going to improve it a lot. And this is where I need y'all to be at, because a lot of people don't understand is that when one tune with raw gold is just kind of like slow. It's like, no, a lot of people do understand that, but it's just slower. So with 2 tunes, the average tunes that you should have is going to be 152,464 gold. With, if you do with, it's going to be 368,928 gold. That's just plainly amazing, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, if you put your head to it, you can get so much gold of this. You just have to do the time, and that's all you got to do, to be honest with you. If you don't have that much time to play, just think about it. Even if you came home from school, let's say you go to school and you did an hour every day, 5 days a week, you're going to literally make a wild token every week. You're going to literally make actually a wild token for sure every month. And you eventually will get to gold cap. It might take a while, but as you can tell, if you have more tunes like I do and you put the time and effort into it, you can get to gold cap every week. And I think I'm going to add this to my gold cap series, which y'all have seen in the past. I do want to say right now too as well, I did some auction house stuff, and I do want to show you what the average thing that's just me just doing this stuff. Okay, first off, I got some pets from all this, and I actually got about 4. 2 of them sold, which it was cool. And I got some crimson pigment. This is a thing that a lot of people need to understand when you do an auction house too as well. This is the auction house section, so it's not gonna be too in depth because guys, I am a raw gold guy, but I will be bringing a lot of auction house. But if you actually do auction house, the crimson pigment has been a big seller this week because of the turn-ins. I've sold so many stacks, okay, and I've got so many. I have like a guild bank full of crimson pigment just sitting there. Got a total made of 112,200 gold. Yes, guys, I am not debating. I am not saying that raw gold is better than auction house gold. I'm not. And like, see how long it took? It just took about, I think, a day and a half to sell this stuff. It about right beat like a single thing. And it's understandable. And I'm going to be doing videos on that and stuff and so forth in the near future. But I do want to say right now, for those people who don't like the auction house, don't care for the auction house, don't understand it, or don't want to do anything like that, this is why I do videos. I do videos for raw gold, and this is why I want to keep doing them for that. Now, with that said, what dungeons do I do in a week? And after I do all my other stuff, I do Razorfin Down, Mana Tombs. I do also the other Razorfin. I don't keep forgetting the name. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm a noob. But anyways, as you can see right now, the Razorfin Down, I got a total of, I think it was like 100,000. As you can see, I should have added the total at the point. But I got one blue that was worth 59,000. It was just amazing. It was a back. Now, with that said, I actually did Mana Tombs looking for those shadows and looking for some of those items. Got a pretty decent haul, but it wasn't the best in the world. Now, with that said, guys, this is all I wanted to show you today. I had a lot more, but honestly, if I made this a 30-minute video, a 20-minute video, I think y'all would kill me and be like, what the hell are you talking about? But with that said, guys, I have so much stuff planned for y'all. I want y'all to enjoy this. I want y'all to enjoy my content. So let me know in the comments below what I can improve. I have so much to show you. I have a lot of stuff that I think you're going to find interesting. I want to prepare for 8.2.5, and I do want to prepare for 8.3. I want to actually start growing my channel even more. So if you can hit that subscribe button, that bell button, and that notification of all, that would be really appreciated. If you learned anything from this, thank you so much for actually, staying until the end. If you didn't, I do apologize for that. I understand that, you're looking for a certain thing, and if I can, point that out, let me know in the comments below. Now, that said, guys, the code word is cheeseball. Now, with that said, guys, if you don't know what a cheeseball is, you got some problems. But I will say, if you don't know what a code word is, I can actually tell you right now. A code word is basically where I do 2 code words a week. And if we get our videos to 500 plus views, someone gets a WoW token, one of my subscribers. So with that said, guys, like always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and stay stashy.